14 years, I was addicted to drugs. And I started this at the second year of being a teenager. So I was into those drugs with no control. Nobody can say anything to me. If you speak to me easily, I get angry. And I could not stay with my grandmother any longer. So I left my grandmother to Lagos and began to live on the street. Along the road, I met another set of people again. These people, their drugging system is different. They are into stimulants. But I find it interesting because anytime I take the drug, I'm always energized with agility. I can go to anywhere to even find money. But without the drug, I'm the most laziest person ever. And that drug was really making me dry. Like I was drier, even more rougher. Like the aggression of the drug was too much on me, and I could not even bear it, being rough on the street, unkept daily. So I continued on the street from ghetto to ghetto, anywhere I find where I will just rest my head. And the people I go where to rest my head, they are dealers or smokers. So I was into this thing from Lagos mainland to the island. From the island, I'll come back. I was just going to and fro, not even knowing. I could not stay to any organization where I was employed, anywhere I want to be employed. I cannot work with anybody because of my drug attitude. So I got into internet fraud in the call Yahoo, which is a cyber crime, engaging on internet frauding, scamming people online, telling them all sort of lies just to get money. And in getting all this money, I'll return it back to drug. So I try all possible best to see if I can stop. Anytime I try stop, I fall sick. And if I come back again, I queue into the drugs. Nothing added, nothing improved. I was just reducing more. Even my weight, I was losing weight. I was getting thin, like getting lean, and there's nothing I tried to do to stop this. But it's very difficult. In March 2023, I was on the streets with no bath, restless and tired of myself and the situation I'm in. On a fateful day, while on the street with a stick of cigarettes, I hear from my bag, "Hello, brother." And I turned. Then I saw someone who was corporately dressed.
I met him on a fateful day when I went with a friend for outreach. So along the line, the Holy Spirit ministered to me, say, catch up with that boy and give me a flyer. So when I catch up with them, he was the one that I gave flyer, even though there were two beds, he was the one that the Holy Spirit directed me to. So when I gave him the flyer, the not flyer, tract, the one that said, "Why are you asking us to come to Winners?" So when he looked at it, he was like asking me the question that was on the tract.
And he invited me to the midweek service by giving me a track. When I hold the track, I noticed something happened. And throughout that day, I was restless. So I came to the midweek service and I gave my life to Christ. Since from that day, I began to engage in a lot of things, a lot of activities in the church, like the kingdom advancement, even following them to outreach, coming to church even on Sunday. Because I was determined to stop this drug attitude and drug habits, I told God to help me. So I continued in my kingdom advancement endeavor, and I engaged in reaching out to the lost souls and even going back to the smoking den where I used to be, sharing tracts to the people we used to smoke together, and even telling them the word of truth and the word of life that I've had. So unknown to me, the urge for drug disappeared. I no longer have urge for smoking or taking the methamphetamine drug again. I'm just free, drug free. I live drug free. I'm adding weight back. I'm looking more even fresher than before. I'm here to give glory back to the God of this commission for saving me and rescuing me from the bondage of drugging.